Finally, The Rock has come back to sabotage CM Punk. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling and The Rock. Dwayne Johnson, he's been shitting on us for a long time. He's been giving us a crappy product. He's been giving us a crappy version of the Great One, a crappy version of the Final Boss. But apparently there's one person he hates more than the fans, and that is CM Punk. At least according to WWE fan Ali Nunes on Instagram. Someone with like 150 odd K, 1,000 subscribers. This guy put out a post saying that The Rock hates a certain guy in WWE and that this guy will not be the final match. This guy will not main event Mania while The Rock is there, and that The Rock will do everybody or everything in his power to stop this man from main event. And that man, of course, he's talking about is CM Punk. Now, some people will say that's not true straight off the bat because CM Punk is main eventing WrestleMania this year. However, for everyone that's got a fucking brain cell, we can all admit that the main event of WrestleMania is whatever goes on last on the final night. Night one, essentially just a pre-show. Night one doesn't mean shit. Night two, whoever goes last night two, that is the real main event. Now, is main event night one an important spot? Absolutely. But it's not the same as main eventing night two. It's just not.
No, it's absolutely not. You know what I mean? It feels like, I think night one to me, to put it in better, it feels like the semi-finals, doesn't it? Night two, I know there's only one main event in night one, but it feels like a semi-final to me. While, or here, if you want to say the third place playoff, even go that far, night two is what. See if The Rock tried to spin like, oh, you know, that Mania 40 night one was just as important as X7's main event, me and Austin. I'd slap the bald head clean off him. Reality is, it's not, man. See CM Punk. Look at him in AEW when he cut that promo. He turned around and said, oh, you can go to the other side and you can main event night 4 of a buy one, get one free extravaganza. Ripping the piss shit. Because he knew. The whole reason it came into effect was because of COVID. And they've just stuck with it.
It makes more money. They're getting 2 nights, two sets of tickets. You know, it makes them more revenue. They don't care about the product. Obviously, they know that one night would be better, but, I mean, if they cared about the product, we wouldn't be watching shite wrestling for the last 15 years, so they certainly do not care about the product. You look at 3-hour Raws, and now we're getting 3-hour SmackDowns. They don't give a shit about what's going to make the product or what's going to make television or what's going to make the pay-per-view better. I mean, they don't care about that. We're seeing that all WWE cares about now is making money and how to profit more, because that's literally all they brag about. That's the only positive thing that they can say. Oh, we record gate here, record gate there, and they're proud of it. They're proud of fleecing the fans. They somehow think they're better than the Attitude Era now because they're charging fans ridiculous prices and dumb fucks are willing to pay it. I mean, look at the amount of money people actually pay for a ticket, and the WWE have the audacity to come out and brag about it. Oh, we're making you pay $400 fucking for a shite ticket in the cheap seats. And that's setting us a new record gate, and we're giving you absolutely nobody. You have to pay $400 to watch Johnny Gargano, and WWE are almost like proud that they're making you do that. They should be guilty. They should be ashamed. Should have a red fucking neck.
No, I've seen people posting on Twitter about, like, you know, they boast about getting celebrities in, but the reality is they're pricing out like normal fans.
I've seen that as well, and that's legit. The TT, because UFC does that.
Yeah.
Now, you could argue UFC is real, and maybe you can pay it, you can demand a bit more money, charge a bit more money for something that's real. But even then, like, see UFC, you look at, like, the front row of UFC in boxing, for example, you don't really get fans, you get local celebs.
No, of course you do, yeah.
And I think WWE's quickly becoming that as well.
It is. I mean, you see every Raw, I mean, they pan around, there's celebrities, forced. You look at the European tour, you've seen, like, Yamal in the front crowd. We've seen the front row. We saw Lewis Capaldi, guys like that. People have got a bit of money. The average person is beginning to get priced out. Now you do get the sad fucks that will
spend their entire life savings on this.
Ah, yeah, and or the green shirt guy, the guy that dressed like Hogan. They go every week apparently. But reality is, we looked at the prices, man. It is it's extortionate, especially for what you're getting. I mean, you used to get your bang for your buck. See now, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, to me, WWE is not. It's no longer like a football team where you can go to all the home games and travel away and all this stuff, and it's like it's like, all right, it might be a bit expensive, but it's affordable at the same time. Like, you look at wrestling, the prices are shocking, man. Like, I'm not sure what price like a normal American football ticket is, but I think, like, for the average football team, you could probably go for like $50. I believe so. Like, I don't know, Pittsburgh Steelers or something, or New Orleans Saints. Like, I'm not, obviously, the closer you get to the action, like, the cheaper, the more expensive the ticket will be, but I'm pretty sure, like, the average price would be about $50. You're looking at ticket prices now for these WWE events, you're talking hundreds.
But you know what? Let's not bash WWE too much in that front. If people are willing to fucking pay it, why would they lower the prices at the end of the day? And, you know, they are selling out most of these arenas. And
yeah, but for how much longer can that really go on?
No, it's true. Punk talked about it when he was speaking to Celtic TV. He's like, oh, they've been starved here in Europe. But see, the more you go,
I see
the less hungry people are.
See, unless you're a fanny like Ryan 118 and you're going to just, spend all your life savings, all your wee YouTube earnings on going to every tour in Europe and the UK. But, I mean, other than that, it's like, yeah, maybe people in Glasgow are willing to pay because WWE doesn't really come to Glasgow, especially for live shows that are going to be on the TV.
See that £800 you're paying for 4 members of your family? You're not going to pay that 4 times a year.
No, you're not.
Once every 6 years? Aye. But not 4 times a year, and we're beginning to see it. They're coming back.
You're almost getting to the stage now where taking your family to a WWE event, like a house show, you say you have a family of 5 or 6, we're getting to the stage now where it'd be cheaper to go on like a 2-week family holiday.
Absolutely, yeah. Which is fucking insane.
Insane indeed.
Take the holiday.
I need a holiday for wrestling. Anyway, the fan named Ali Knowns on Instagram said the following, quote, "The Rock totally hates this one person in WWE, and I'm completely convinced he is never going to let this guy get his shine as long as he is involved somehow, some way. Every single time we get closer to WrestleMania season and this guy is still in the company, I promise you The Rock will be involved some way or another. I need to know what the disdain and hatred are between these two. If you couldn't tell by the description, I'm talking about CM Punk. As long as The Rock is here, this man is not allowed to main event WrestleMania. As long as The Rock is involved, CM Punk is not that guy. The Rock is always going to be more important than CM Punk, at least in The Rock's eyes. I just need to know, CM Punk, what did you do to this man? Because I want to do the same thing." End of quote. Now, this guy says that at least in The Rock's eyes, he's always going to be more important than CM Punk. I think in everyone's eyes, The Rock's going to be more important.
Yeah.
I remember CM Punk was, complaining about not main eventing Mania like 14 years ago, and The Rock came out and basically said something like, you'll never be as important as me, or something along those lines.
You never will be. That's the truth.
You'll never sell the tickets that I do, or something like that. And I mean, that is true, but I guess The Rock could say that about absolutely everybody.
No, he could.
And therefore, does that mean that The Rock main events Mania himself? Does The Rock wrestle a fucking broomstick or something, Ric Flair style? Because no one's ever going to have the importance or the fame or popularity that The Rock has.
Yeah, I mean, it's an unfair, but you're right, The Rock could come into every main event over the past 15 years and just take it. If he truly wanted to, based off stardom alone. But, I mean, I think it's blown out of proportion, man. I mean, some tweet 15 years ago is not the end all be all, but also at the same time, see The Rock, he might hate Punk, but see, considering how PG and how politically correct things are, he's on the board. He's never going to come and say that.
Yeah, now what did The Rock actually say? Well, he said the following. He says, quote, "First of all, Punk and I have become good buddies over the years. We're solid. Secondly, whatever matchmaking scenario is best for true long-term, not short-term business success, that will be our Mania main event. Lastly, you are clown." End of quote. So not you are a clown, just The Rock saying you are clown, which makes The Rock look a little bit clownish for making an error there.
The Rock's making quite a few errors, but I'm sick of this long-term, not short-term. Pish. So hold on, long-term, not short-term. What's the obsession with booking guys that are like 40 and not the guys that are like 25 and people actually care more about them?
Yeah, why is Cody Rhodes a failed Stardust? Why is he the guy that WWE, why is he the horse that they bet on?
Yeah.
They've infested everything in this fucking horse and its hind legs are beginning to go. Well, it doesn't make any sense to me. That's not truly best for business. Is having John Cena turn when he's only got 1 year left in the business? Is that the best for long term? When you make John Cena turn heel? When he had about, what, 11, 10 and a half months left in his wrestling career? How's that the best for long term? How's that help John Cena long term? When he's coming towards the end of his career and you're turning him heel? And I would argue when you're John Cena, you want to end your career face.
Yeah, make no mistake, Cena will be faced by the years out, but again, that his heel turn. See, when you've been a face for 20 years, I think the heel turn should at least last a couple of years. No, I think so.
Especially when you're not there every week.
Aye, yeah, but that's it tenfold. See, when it's all said and done, Cena's probably going to make about 10 appearances as a heel, if that.
If you're lucky.
And I mean, let's be honest, the first fucking couple have been shite.
Yeah, he talks about long-term booking. Is what? So what? Is you and Cena turning on Cody Rhodes and then not showing up for the next couple of weeks and not even being mentioned, and just fucking having Cody come out and speak about himself?
He's a hypocritical bastard.
Having John Cena come out, not even engage with Cody Rhodes, not even acknowledge Cody Rhodes, not even acknowledge why he teamed up with you. Is that the best for long-term booking?
Yeah, I know. There's nothing. But like all the stuff on SmackDown just get fucked out the road for The Rock to come back and cut a fucking weird gimpy promo. What's long term about that? That was so short term. That was, oh fuck, I'm a bit free, I can do this now, sort of thing.
Yeah, is John Cena, Cody Rhodes really long term? Was that the long term plan, or is John Cena the replacement for The Rock?
Exactly, man. I mean, we could rant about this all day, but they fire out terms like long term because the fucking smarks love it. Oh, long term booking. Oh, The Rock gets our terms.
Take away The Rock, take away The Rock, take away John Cena. I refuse to believe that CM Punk isn't the most over guy in the roster.
Of course he is.
You look at crowd reactions. Everybody cares about CM Punk.
Yep.
I looked at that triple threat contract signing. The majority of the time they were chanting for Punk.
Yep.
He's the guy that they care about.
Roman Reigns.
They can push Roman and they can try and tell you, oh, this guy, he's the real main eventer and he's the guy that makes everything happen and whatnot. But you take away The Rock, you take away John Cena, CM Punk's the next guy there. So therefore, why wouldn't he be the best case scenario for long term?
No, of course he would be. Let's be real. Let's see if The Rock wasn't here and Cena wasn't here. And, they didn't do that. See if Punk didn't get injured at last year's Mania. I'm convinced CM Punk, last year's Rumble, I think he would have been in there in some capacity. I don't
Instead of Seth Rollins, or?
Yeah, I think he would have probably main event at night one. Because I don't think...
Against?
I think he would have probably been against Seth Rollins for the belt. Night one, pay-per-view. WrestleMania, but obviously The Rock came in and he main evented it with a tag match. But the problem is, he got injured and we'll never really know, and then The Rock's involvement took over, and then it's this year, it's like, do we really think that The Rock would sabotage Punk that much by not putting him in the main event this year, but then putting him in I mean, honestly, if The Rock hated Punk, they wouldn't have brought him fucking back in the first place.
I don't know, I disagree. Has The Rock got that much power that he can just say nah?
Oh, well, we can argue that till the cows come home, but at the end of the day, there's other ways he can hold Punk back. Does he hate him? I mean, look, we all thought Triple H hated him. McMahon hated Jeff Jarrett and they come back. It's wrestling. It's whatever's best for business, they'll do. I mean, I think hate is far too strong of a word to use. By the way,
Rick once said to the governor, "We get to come back."
Yeah, we get to come back. I think hate. I never got the vibe that Punk and The Rock hated each other. Never did. Honestly, you look at wrestling, that's all it's built on. Oh, Punk and Drew and Punk and Rollins, oh, we hated you 10 years ago. It's all real life feelings. That's all they fucking got. So I think if the Punk and CM Punk and The Rock hate each other, they actually could use it into a storyline. But the bottom line is, see if Punk main events night 2 next year, what's going to feel more important to him? Then or now? It's going to be then. It's going to be night 2 every day of the week, and I think he'll get it, and he deserves it. Because you know what? We've bashed all these guys that never work on Raw every week. He's there every week, and he actually wrestles too.
Yeah, he's showing 46. Up at 46, so respect to that. I can respect that.
I can respect Punk. Disagree with a guy on a lot of things, but He's actually there wrestling.
He is. And when he wants to, he can cut one of the best promos on the roster.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Aye.
Aye.
Just don't grate Punk with a fat guy beside you kissing you, because that's weird.
I don't know, man. Roman Reigns getting to main event all those Manias in a row.
It's his 10th Mania main event.
Doesn't sit right with me.
10 Mania main events.
In a row? Or did he miss
I
that?
don't
Oh, he
know.
missed that 35 one.
Aye.
Right.
Doesn't matter if it's in a row or not, man. And people are like, Roman Reigns is the biggest.
Oh, no, he
box
tied
office
Hogan.
star.
He tied Hogan. Did he not for 9?
But you know what the problem is, right? Is see if you get... See anybody that gets 10 Mania main events in a row, you should feel big. Even if you're a fucking jobber.
But he doesn't. He's not better than CM Punk. He's not.
No, I know. That's the thing. They don't mean shit. Sami Zayn main event at a Mania. Oh, but it was night one. No one gives a fuck.
You know, Roman Reigns has got the ability to come in and get put into any match and make it a main event match. I think Punk Rollins is a main event match without Roman Reigns.
Yo, Kurt Angle never main event at a Mania, didn't he not?
No.
And fucking who's better?
That's sick though. That's fucking sick.
Yeah, it just does not matter. I don't think he got close, really. I mean, no,
No, he did. Rock. 19.
Oh fuck, he did, huh?
1.
Point is,
One.
9 less than Roman Reigns.
Aye.
I completely forgot about 19.
Just watched it not that long ago,
Fuck, he
actually.
did, aye. So yeah, great match, great moment. But
I think people just remember Brock almost killing himself though.
yeah, I don't really remember who he landed on.
Aye. Anyway, that's it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Screw it. Rock. Does he hate CM Punk? Does CM Punk hate The Rock? I don't know, but I'll tell you what, Fog Wrestling hates fucking watching this crap. So, aye, that's it. Till next time. Peace.